Hey guys, what's up? It's Joe ready from Rady's Rides. We're still here in San Diego for the first drive of this updated, very popular midsize SUV. What is it? This is the 2026 Honda Pilot. This particular one is the Elite trim, and of course we have all-wheel drive. But before we just jump in and get behind the wheel, let's talk about what's going on here. So this is another part of that segment. Like I said, with certain vehicles, I want to show you more. I want to bring more to you. And I think a lot of people are going to be very curious, what is it like to live with this Honda Pilot, especially with the updated technology on the interior? We have a larger infotainment system, full digital gauge cluster, beautiful 360-degree cameras. How is that going to make you feel driving this vehicle day in and day out? So what I want to find out is this the one to get because it is so pleasurable to drive and to experience? Why don't we go ahead, you get behind the wheel with me, and let's see what it's like to live with this updated 2026 Honda Pilot. All right, guys, we are inside behind the wheel of this 2026 Honda Pilot Elite trim with a lot of changes to the interior. So you still get your same great Honda key fob with remote start. And gonna go ahead, put the foot on the brake and fire up this Pilot. So right away, you're gonna see the new technology, the 10.25-inch digital gauge cluster. You have your all-new 12.3-inch infotainment system, full touchscreen. It does not block the view whatsoever out the windshield, and it's well within reach. Pull up your Google Maps. You have your home screen with all your different apps and icons that you're familiar with, like Cabin Talk, with Honda vehicles. And my favorite part is that you do have your camera system. So I could tap the tip of the windshield wiper stock. So you have the windshield wiper stock on the right. You have your turn signal stock on the left of the steering wheel. You tap the button that is on the windshield wiper stock, and that is what brings up your forward-facing camera. It does have a washer, which is real nice, and your 360-degree camera as well. And then you just tap it again, and you can go through the different angles of your 360 camera system. So nice to have that easily accessible camera button there. When it comes to your AC controls, your dual climate, you actually can switch to the rear climate and make adjustments or lock it out. You have 3 stages of ventilated seats, 3 stages of heated seats, lots of connectivity with your USB-Cs, your 12-volt, your wireless charging, and then of course you have your 10-speed automatic push button system, your drive modes, hill descent control, cup holders, and lots of storage. They do a really good job with the storage, and I'm also glad that you get a real deal volume knob. Your start stop button is diagonally across on the lower portion from your volume audio control. That's where you're going to fire up your Honda Pilot. When it comes to the wheel, same controls as always. On the right hand side you have your cruise controls. On the left hand side you have your audio controls like volume and all that. To heat the steering wheel, you just dab and tap that button in the center on the bottom portion there, and then you have your plastic paddles to go through the 10-speed automatic, and then the manual controls for the tilting and telescoping wheel. On the driver door panel, that's where you're going to find most of the switchgear. Of course, you have your power window controls, your side windows for all 4 doors, and then you have 2 stages of memory seats for the driver's seat. You could pop the rear hatch and also clean the rear glass. Everything else is what you're going to find in your Honda Pilot from last model year. But the two biggies are the 12.3 inch and the 10.25 inch screen. With the 10.25 inch screen, you can scroll through different information that is displayed in the speedometer and the tachometer. Graphics are clear, very easy to see. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it on the all-wheel drive torque distribution, because remember, the Pilot is front-wheel drive bias, but it will send up to 70% of power to the rear wheels, and at that 70%, 100 of it can either go to the left or the right side of the vehicle. But other than that, I think if you're ready, I'm ready to take you for a little spin. So we're just gonna push on reverse. You get your backup camera. You can select how you want that view to be. And I like the way they give you the nice aerial 360. And we're gonna go for our first drive here. So backing out, very easy to maneuver this Pilot. When it comes to modes, you have your drive mode selector switch. You have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different modes. A lot of modes. For our drive today, we're gonna primarily leave it into sport. That's gonna quicken the throttle action. It's gonna quicken the steering action and how the transmission and the engine behave with one another. Visibility is great as always. A-pillars are pulled very, very far apart. And even visibility out the back, your side mirrors, you have all of your Honda sensing technology for your safety. And if you're ready, I'm ready. On throttle. So you're gonna get that nice, familiar linear torque delivery from the 3.5 liter V6. The torque comes in nice and low, and it does pull cleanly through the rev range. There is sound that is piped in through the Bose sound system. Nothing too obnoxious. I actually think it's better than what you find in a Honda Accord or a Prelude or a Civic. It's not so high pitched. It actually blends well with the V6 underneath the hood. But while you're sitting here, you can tap your cameras, which are kind of cool. See how far away or how close you are to the line, and you could also see the cars, the vehicles around you. But seats are very comfortable. Obviously, electric assist for the passenger and the driver up front. And just one of those vehicles I really, really think you're gonna be very happy with on a day in, day out basis because of the reliability, because of the simplicity in all the layouts, and the fact that you do have physical buttons and knobs for the important stuff. You can tow up to 5,000 pounds. And pulling away from the light, like I said, you do have that nice linear torque. There are some competitors that are gonna get better fuel economy because they have a smaller displacement engine, but that's the nature of the beast, right? I mean, you can't have a massive engine and also get the best fuel economy. It doesn't work that way. But I think, you know, 19 in the city is decent, but if you need more, you're gonna have to look somewhere else. When you're in sport mode, you could definitely feel the difference between the sensitivity of the throttle and the steering compared to the other modes. And when you're slowing down, the transmission actually downshifts very, very nicely. But getting to that updated 12.3 inch infotainment system is really, really nice. And I'm not having to stretch to get to any of the controls, the important controls. And I automatically know where they're at. It's very, very familiar. It's like your favorite pair of shoes when you're driving one of these Honda Pilots. I'm gonna go ahead and change the mode. We'll go into normal. That's gonna be basically your comfort mode. And immediately you notice the revs drop a little bit compared to sport mode. And it really does soften up the steering and the throttle sensitivity. Very easy to maneuver this Pilot, which is great. Especially out here in San Diego, because some of these roads are pretty tight. And of course, people just getting in the way. But steering feedback in all of the Honda vehicles is always a big plus. The feedback is always good. And really the way they program the shifts and everything, it feels really smooth, very capable. And it's one of those vehicles that I just think, hey, if you need more bells and whistles, you're gonna have to go with a different brand. Honda knows what they know, and they do it very well, and I think their usual customers really appreciate that. But as you can see, navigating with this Pilot is very easy, even for a midsize. This is Honda's largest SUV that they make. The Elite trim does get some extra sound deadening material, gonna make it quieter in here. And the suspension is it's really well tuned. Also for 2026, seats material has been updated, and you definitely will notice it from the style, but also from the comfort as well. But it really is a great driving vehicle. Especially, I do like the way they pull the A-pillars very far apart. Really aids in being able to see a nice view without having any kind of blockage or anything like that. The only thing I really think would help is if the mid-row had some ventilated seats and the third row had heated seats, because guess what? If you look at the competition, many other competitors at this price point are bringing those things to those passengers. But it's crazy how quiet it is in here. They did a really good job with the sound deadening material. And then of course, at the end of the day, parking this thing is a cinch, because like I said, you have that easy, accessible button on the stock. I hit that, and then here we are pulling into our spot with our forward-facing camera. Piece of cake. Hit park, and then we just fire it off. And that's that. So hopefully this has been good to really showcase what this 2026 Pilot has in store for you in that day in, day out, daily grind. We're going to get back to where it all started and wrap this one up. So I'll see you in a split second. All right, guys, like I said, I like to bring you more, and when we have an attempt, an opportunity at our first drive with an updated vehicle, very popular vehicle, this is something I want to do more and bring this extra content. But let me know what you think. Are you happy with what you experience with this Honda Pilot, and is it one that you want to buy? Let me know in that comment section. But if you're new to the channel, you're on your way out, hit that subscribe button. I promise you it's worthwhile. Come back for more. If you are a subscriber, think you're being part of the Raise family, gotta give it up to Stephen Flood. He's working the camera no matter how many different videos we're gonna make on this Honda Pilot, which we're gonna do about 150 different videos. So get ready, Stephen. And just like always, guys, I'll see you on the next ride.